Okay, sorry I'm late. I've been working on setting things up for a Sunday stream of Silent Hill 2. How can I fully set up yet? Actually, the way now I think about it. Like, I might just use a generic overlay for it, so... Just because I have no particular ideas of how to do a special overlay for it, so... I mean, I could take a middle road, maybe. Like, between this and the generic overlay. Which is just a blue gradient. Where the controller is doing something. Cringe. There we go. Give it a second. So unless something happens and I simply must continue playing this game, I'll be playing Silent Hill 2 until it's finished, and I will resume this game. Then I will probably end up playing Veilguard. Then I might do Deus Ex again, I don't know. I'm also kind of itching to try and do a redo my roleplay of Cyberpunk, so possibly like a commentary regarding my my fanfiction adaptation of my original roleplay. Which has some sound balancing issues for half of it, so... They have a bunch of other games I still haven't gotten to that I really want to play.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
God. Okay.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Don't you dare lay a finger on that child!
You threatening me?
Is your hand on the trial and you lose it? You're chased!
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Okay, well.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
I should go. Damn is that her?
We're exposed now.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Pickle. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? And
What do you
here
mean not a
to
bit of
research
colour? There's
out
a lot of
my
colour.
lotions and
Mostly
potions
red, a bit of
galore.
black. Are you talking of... I mean... I think the red part arc is it a bit, right? Like most of the bits of my face are very colourful. Are you speaking figuratively? Or are you talking to Astarion? He is rather pale. Viciously so. Anyway. What are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Once again, are you talking about Astarion? I'd be better, but it's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife
That's
was
what they're
none
calling
too
it these
pleased
days.
and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Peckle? What's wrong?
Well, I happen to have a mind flare parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What arms? Show me your word.
Hey, bother.
And once again, we have to switch to keyboard and mouse. For some reason, they're not stacking. It's a quarterstaff.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Peck.
Shoes. Well, where are my boots? Still breathing, despite everything.
What's this? Shield of Faith. Oh, that's interesting. But she got superiority dice now. Or she can. Not sure if I've ever played a champion before. Obviously, we need beast speech. Missy Step is usually pretty good.
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Sharp as ever.
Body is a weapon.
Hello.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
More than meets the eye.
No, you are incapable.
Come on, little chap, I'm a devil for gossip. We're just gonna pretend that we're a Makaria right now, not the will.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move. Tick-tock.
Funny.
I've got a long road ahead.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place?
Yes, I see. And is that her with...
The pride of the gate.
It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop!
What's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Look, Marco, she's trying her best, I assume.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Well, we can't see her, hear her. We're spared from it.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What's that tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't.
No, you're not. We're not playing the
Nothing
Dark
fits,
Urge.
You know?
Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
First things first, what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind.
I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Not an encouragement and gratitude.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay.
What?
Just a note that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care,
Apparently my headphones have a low battery.
love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
Where's the orchestra coming from? Must be bardic magic for you.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry.
This song's beautiful. I'll be a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
more singing.
Is someone singing? It's beautiful.
Something over there.
Oh, a dirt man, if I can. We came all the way over here for a dirt man we don't have a shovel for. Should have bought a shovel from the... Alright then. I don't know if my other blue tip headphones will be. So earbuds. Probably should have checked what the battery life on these headphones are before I bought them. I imagine they're pretty good. I probably just didn't charge them fully.
Such a pretty song. Shh. Listen.
You probably shouldn't be standing out in the waters. A bit dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I think you should be coming back to shore.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Yep. You bloody harpy!
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
What now? Damn monster. I'll make you pay.
What's Will doing all the way over there? Miss? Okay.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
We'll kill them with fire. Only way to be sure. Nope.
Of course.
Oh, come on. Really?
My time's running out.
What happened? I will have your head, Harpy.
A spell a day.
There we go.
With haste. This is my time.
Now we should probably take at least one potion.
I will ascend. Make way. Can't even catch my breath.
All right. I had to touch them. That's what you get.
On my way.
Let me recite their demise.
There we go. The skull.
Are they gone?
Go back to your parents. That's worse than the wilds and harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Oh yes, I can switch back to my controller now. Give it a minute. With a candle. Is that the nest? One pile of bones with a candle. Gil say had something to say just a minute ago.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
All right. But this is the nest.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
I'm sorry. Miriam? I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Becky Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry. Should have got her name in the first place. That was the bad news. My love, I am not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. They best I don't give their name. I agreed for a couple tubs in Icewind Ale in return. Here up front because God's so strange to write it because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal that can be an offer. Now I'm going to say I had a choice, no choice, because it would be a lie. But I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. He didn't reply to this letter. Understand it. If you don't want me to come back, oh, well, I understand that too. Love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Okay. A rig of colour spray. They may have improved the jumping mechanics, hopefully.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Grizzled friend, what can you tell me about this place?
Mother was a heartbeat away from waxing a
Yes, I see.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Donny, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door. I should go.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
I'm happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Do you have anything to trade? Any interesting ill-gotten goods? Elixir of Bloodlust.
Anything else?
You need help with anything?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
What do you do with something like
The
that?
important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
I don't believe that's a good idea. I'm pretty sure they'll miss it considering it's, you know, being used for a ritual currently.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else?
I should
You've been
go.
a friend to us. Come back anytime. Never see us coming.
teeth and claws. Use them.
Okay.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Okay, we need to.
This is no fortress. We're no warriors.
What? Excuse me.
And again.
Just once.
Swing and swing and.
Great. Where's inventory? Inventory items? I think it's just...
Don't fight fair.
Slightly different looking chain shirt, okay.
And again. Swing and swing and.
I'm going to kill so many goblins. How many? Like six.
Hello. One, switch back. Switch back to the controller. There we go.
Focus, children.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Easy money. You're right.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
More goblins. What's next?
Hello, hello. Oh yes, we can. I'm back to on media today. I said a mediator today. There you go.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
No, the path I lead is far more noble. If that's the temple's artifact, you should leave it in my charge.
I'm going to be chased all over Faerun for this damn coin, aren't I? Fine. Take it as a grudging payment for the rescue. Now leave me in peace.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
But I would already know that.
Best get going.
Oh yes.
You peer through the telescope.
Oh boy. Okay, well, I do have inspiration. Of course, it goes away the moment I...
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
To
The
the left, to
telescope
the left.
points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
Horrors all around. Knock, knock. Thank you.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm. Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Come, there are important matters to discuss. We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
We are paladin, but we lack a lot of wisdom. $31. Look at the
There
waste
is a great
inspiration on.
divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
You were sorting something before. What exactly were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Impressive, but any other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you? I mean, I imagine it is.
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned the course. What exactly is it?
A matter of coin.
Look, I should go.
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally.
You're a
It's just
vampire,
that
right?
I happen to be a... what's the best way to put this? A vampire.
Well, yeah, it's obvious, eh?
Right. Well... Glad we got that out the way.
I mean, the red eyes, the pale
Was
skin,
there anything else?
you know, the fangs that are protruding rather prominently. How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
So you bite you, they bite you and you bite them?
Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, They completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Well, tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it.
How were you turned?
I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
I should go.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure that fish is the only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
I should go.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
There's your stone eye. Did you use it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I should go.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Look about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your
I
estimation?
must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
I should go.
is quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Seem more relaxed?
I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What, will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
True, I am pretty impressive.
Aren't you just?
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
The Tears of Sloon, you mean?
Yes. Rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir.
It must be quite a shock to leave your crash behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Nyogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Oh, but it's no tiny tadpole will be getting the best of me.
Courage in danger's shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
And this is one of those instances where you have to be like, you know, have a bunch of characters who have a background that would suggest they'd be a higher level, so we're explaining why we have lower levels. Something seems to be special about us, or at least about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the Druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Because you were tied up by a 100 cure.
Really? I'd just kill you. Anyway, get some rest. Try not to dream about tying me up.
I'll try. It might fail though. Oh, it's not automatically saving. Good.
And my kin will understand my
Aren't
need
you
for
worried
servants.
your kind will punish you
They
for
will help
consorting
you,
with us?
but only if I ask.
I sworn I saw someone over there. That's a dead goblin tracker.
Do you think your kin search for you, Blazel? These tracks. Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Hello, hello.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's wounded. I'd like to help if you'll let me.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
It's...
Edwin!
Monty Python's
Ed!
Flying Circus.
Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
true soul?
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Oh, well.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
A crude summary. You have more to learn about faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Why are you out here? The wilderness is quite dangerous.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Perhaps you could help me. I'm looking for a druid in Housen.
I don't know any druids.
These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Forget the elbow. You're still alive, so go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
True soul. Absolute. What did they mean?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Okay, well, we don't really need these bonuses.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Hello, Shadowheart.
Something the matter?
I should go.
Something the matter?
I should go. I'm trying to climb the cragged rock.
Over there, a shrine to Seluna, by Moon Maiden's grace. Moon Maiden's grace. It's open.
Describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Luna. When the younger came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as the determination to return to the moon maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a foe of Luna would be beyond any doubt.
Worthless.
Why are we using sleight of hand? I'll try again, but... and fail again. Oh, well. Thus, the volume speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddess Seluna and Shah, that Seluna ignited to sun and brought by sustaining light and warmth to the demons.
That might be worth a look.
Her dedicated to Seluna, imploring all who would tempt the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty.
Moon Maiden's teachings. But why hidden back here? And what's this symbol?
Him dedicated to Seluna came into being long before their Shah. The symbol radiant Seluna and a dark, alluring Shah complemented each other and brought about an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. To hide what we're doing from...
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Oh, okay.
The beast shrinks back, feathers quivering.
What is themselves to prove? Hello.
Give us a moment.
Delicious. On the hunt.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
What fools these mortals be. Step to it.
This cat smacked a missile into the darkness. What? 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 Really? Apparently Firebolt has greater range. Although we could have cast Misty Step. Whatever.
No time to waste.
We have Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Or not.
Where do I go from here?
I smite thee.
Shouldn't have made me do it.
Can't give up. Not now.
I am an almighty smiter.
It shall be done.
Ouch.
On the way.
Okay, we don't have.
Time to strike. It has it.
The lance board is set. It shall be done.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Back to me. Back to his mother. Now I'm on a horse.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Oh, well, there's a creature live. Once we get the controller back. There we go.
It hurts.
You looked hungry, eh?
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub's
Life
got a chance now.
finds a way.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
There we go.
Ever heard of a vampire?
I don't think so.
Well,
Why? Friend of yours?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augustil will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Dead goblins, dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Excellent medicine skills. There we go.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
These marks are strange. Do you know something about them? My vampire friend.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
It's a little weird they don't just have a flag for this particular instance where we already know.
But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
That's curious.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Hello, hello. I forgot to have Will talk to him. I mean you no harm. My number -1 wisdom.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. The dog
Even
whimpers
scritches?
nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
I don't think we can jump on this. Maybe we can.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tame.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Noted.
Why, hello there. Look very hot. Why are positively glowing?
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
You there? Are you from El Terrell?
Me? I wish. Met some of the Elturians who got trapped in the Hells, though. They did less time than me, but no easier. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
What quarrel do you have with these Tyrians?
Me? None. They're the ones chasing me down. But believe me, these so-called paladins are anything but. They...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
You are a devil then, a soldier from the Blood War.
Not by choice. I'm a good skull crusher, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. From that peek I got into your head.
I understand
you're
the
the only
sentiment.
one with problems on top of problems. A mind flayer tadpole, huh? And no joy getting it sorted as of yet, I see. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I met someone named Will who was hunting you. Heard you were a devil.
Thought I'd lost the Blade of Frontiers on the Mind Flayer ship. Well, if it isn't obvious by now, he's wrong about me. I'll prove it to him if he stops swinging that sword around long enough to listen to sense. Now that we're old pals, How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
I think I may have heard of you. Heard a lot about you, actually. So the good news is I can confirm you are definitely not a devil. Send them back to where they came from.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
I do have fire resistance.
I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
I think some of our friends weren't able to make it. So the pathfinding still leaves a bit to be desired.
All I have the magic touch.
Hells, it's her, Karlak, the Archdevil's servant. We must rest in care. It's time she had her due.
Shit. Just can't shake you, can I?
Never a dull moment.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint me.
Really?
Those paladins I need to stop are that away.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Let's move.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast.
Don't worry, I go after
Good
them.
news. Can't wait to see them finished.
Need any supplies?
We've fewer mouths to feed now.
I'll take you the plot and everything else you need. See what you have to trade. I'm still not sure why the interface is so wonky, just because I'm using mods. Wrong button. The wrong window. Well, I could have also got the themes tools. Excuse me while I take a minute to switch back. The wrong window again.
In Tyr's name.
They'll need to switch back. Repair. Don't mind if I do. Why is there so coin in here?
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Of course. I mean,
Nothing in his demeanor betrays him.
Could drop the act. I know you're servants of Zariel.
Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
hope this is gonna be an Earthbreaker thing. Should I know who you really are?
Enough!
There
I'll
we
not
go.
play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
It's Friday night.
Is anyone on here? Oh yes. Tactile mage.
I will ascend.
Oh, I don't know why they did that. People just take out. In that. Take it. Freaking. Pardon me, pardon me. Here's protection, really. So first we like to rage, I think. If we can. There we go. What?
No holding back.
I didn't mean to do that. We could
coming through.
a little bit Eldritch Blast. Breaking your concentration. That was nice. We're gonna follow Hex. There is. And we're going to do some smiting. Have been smited. Goodbye.
Mistra Rill.
Most excellent.
Surprise! Good, well. We are a caster, so...
Heading there.
We're just shy of a movement limit, okay.
Time to strike. On the move.
Missed this. Be quick.
Oh good, we kind of reached it. Too crowded. Okay, well.
Yes.
Great, I think we just wasted our rage. Despite all our rage.
Knees high.
Oh, we can't jump. Apparently red girls can't jump. Either. Fire an angry arrow.
Who favors the fearless.
Well, we can make it an insight, can't we? Insight check.
Two steps at a time.
We failed our insight check.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Have any ranged things?
No gloom, all doom.
I will ascend.
See? You see? She ascended. She is a woman of her words.
This is your end.
You see? Case in point.
Fuck them. Fuck Sariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of
How do you...
ash.
Give it a moment. Sorry I won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Karlak. Karlak. Having fun, I see. You. It's excellent to play a pleasurable deal banded earlier than 4 cities supports lewd content. The scandalization led to a number of widely distributed and unleashed printings.
That ought to do it.
We'll read this later. Alright then, Karlak.
Whew. Had to let off
How
a
did
little
you think?
steam after facing off with those ignots.
Or not.
Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot!
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
You have a mechanic for your heart.
Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets.
Yes, I
Oh,
aware.
it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
That's a tiefling's holed up in the Druid's Grove nearby. You might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Gotta get back down there. Did you burn the ladder? Yep, the ladder's still attached.
I'll take that.
Get that. Find that frickin'
Just another crate.
baguette.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
This upstairs? So kind. Who's with the so kind? Seriously, who's with the... Going to drive me mad! Mad, I tell you. Guess we're going mad then, huh? I don't need the last mushroom.
Looks empty.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if you had free reign?
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
Looks empty.
Seriously, where is the soul coin?
Yeah?
That was saving. Have a leg.
And here I go.
Intestines.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. The weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
Okay, let's call it a night. That way. Bunch of things you can do, many of which will take a few seconds of your time. You can like, you can subscribe, you can follow if you happen to be watching on Twitch. But of course, things that are both involved, like leaving a comment, or Patreon, and what have you. But of course, all of this and more are up to you. And regardless, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, ta-ta!